Hello, this is the Hide and Truth channel and I am Ma. I'm working very hard for you, so subscribe, like and let's start. The series Wednesday by Tim Burton, based on the cult Addams family, became a true discovery. Of course, many people expected something special from this project. But what really surprised me in that fact, not the entire family, but only Wanda, was able to make an amazing show that, by the way, has already set all the records on Netflix, surprising very strange things. But the main heroine and actress Jenna Ortega became a world-famous celebrity in flash. And here is the question: who is this girl? Was she appeared in movies before? How did she get this role? And how old is she? How tall is she? And etc. In today's video you will find answers to all these above-mentioned questions and many others. You will learn everything about Jenna, what she went through to the role, how the process went, how she is, and so on. It'll be interesting. So let's start! And first of all, a couple of words about the series Wednesday, that came out on Netflix on November 23rd. And immediately caught the viewer's soul. So at the time of creating this video, this show was already become a leader on Netflix, beating the record of the most viewed streaming show under the guidance of Tim Burton, with the participation of the new queen of screens, Jenna Ortega, beating the records of Very Strange Things, winning the title of the most viewed series on Netflix, with a figure of 341 million hours of views just in a 1 week. And of course, after such success, everyone is interested in who this incredible Wednesday really is, or in everyday life on Ortega. So, a brief reference to Jenna. She was born in 2002 in California, so she's 20 years old now. By the way, she isn't a newcomer at all. Of course, such success has fallen only now to the young star. She hasn't yet but she started her career on the screen a long time ago. Jenna Ortega appeared in a number of animated films and horror series before getting the role of Wednesday Addams. So how Jenna got the role of Wednesday is also quite interesting. Jenna Ortega admitted that the process wasn't very long in a recent interview. The actress said that she is working on another project when Tim Burton wanted to talk to her about the role of Wednesday in the Netflix-produced series. Obviously, I was excited about the idea of working with Tim and playing such a cult character, said the actress. According to Ortega, she turned on the Zoom and maybe for 10 minutes and then suddenly felt that it was carved in stone. Ortega admitted that she had never met Burton before their Zoom call, but at the same time she didn't doubt that she could get the role so quickly. When something like this happens, I think you don't doubt it, I think you just smile and nod. So in other words, it wasn't Jenna who found the Burton, and after a very short audition, the role was given to the actress. But despite everything after that, according to the words of the art director, she began to have certain doubts. "I was like a big scared cat," she says. "I definitely had doubts about this. I was already there and doing it with teenager show," added Jenna. And there was additional pressure related to the fact that now the role is in a cult franchise, plus, according to the actress, the role of Wednesday was not easy for her. After all, in order to embody the younger Addams, who is particularly unsurprised in everything, Jenna had to master a multitude of new skills, including archery and playing the cello. "Everyone in my close environment knows what the cello did to me," said the actress. "I tore out my hair, plus Tim Burton's requirements for this main star were numerous." As for Tim Burton, he has his own requirements. "She is an actress in a silent film," said the director about Jenny. "She expresses emotions with her eyes, which is what I needed for her, and she had very good intuition," said Tim. As we said earlier, the director has its own requirements. For example, he wanted someone to walk by and think that I was a mannequin, said Ortega. Or he told me to act as if I had a stack of books on my head or a cup of tea. Thanks to this, I managed to get excellent posture. But he was also surprisingly careless when it came to the other elements, says Ortega. This gave me freedom to come to my own interpretation to the character. Meanwhile, Catherine Zeta-Jones, who played the role of the mother of the main character, noted that she was impressed by Ortega's persistence and defending her vision of Wednesday. She wasn't intimidated by Tim, said the actress. He is the great director, but she asked him, I will do this way, but can we try to do it this way too? And it was something that was very important to me, says Ortega. Well, of course, the iconic dance from the episode 4 of Wednesday has already been turned into memes and turns out to be quite difficult as well. In fact, I felt very uncertain about it, so I choreographed the dance myself. It's quite obvious that I'm not a dancer or a choreographer. But the most remarkable that it was only her first choreography, and also Ortega managed to put together the movements in just a few days before director Tim Burton filmed the scene. In other words, everything was done on the fly. Jenna also admitted that she was inspired by dancers from 80s, but viewers found references to the 60s series and a tribute of Gomez John Easton in Wednesday's dance. In short, the viewers were thrilled with the result. So, of course, before everything, this was a very serious preparation, not just a careless dance. And, by the way, this is another contribution by Jenna, personally to Wednesday's role. In addition to that fact that before shooting, the actress had to work with the trainers in martial arts and self-defense, then to demonstrate a cool girl on screen, then to shoot on par with Robin Hood. Well, and of course, what to do with the cello, as we have already mentioned above. In addition, going to fencing lessons twice a week, not to mention everything that we mentioned above. Walking in heavy boots on high platform was also not too easy, so such shoes had to be gradually accustomed to. This was probably done to make Wednesday a little taller, because Jenna Ortega height is 1 meter and 55 centimeters, which made her the shortest of all the main characters in the series. Expect from the buzzing friend judging. By the way, it should be noted that Mustafa Massa, who plays this role, is also the youngest in the entire cast. He is only 13 years old, while, for example, Addin or Amy Mayer, Wednesday's neighbors in Dapo's room, are 20 years old, as is Jenna. The performer of the role Bianca, Johnny Sandoy, is 27. Also, actress Jenna Ortega talked about second season and said she wanted to make her character to be even darker in it. In the first season, the actress says that she wants even more dangerous things to happen in future seasons and for this character to continue to delve deeper in a dark atmosphere. All says that there will be a definitely second season. It's not surprising after such incredible success. Well, I hope you learned something new today, and now you will be even more eagerly awaiting to continuation. If you'd like the series Wednesday, you're a fan of creepy stories, so I guess you need to watch my video about the origins of the New Year's Eve holiday we recently celebrated. It's a scary story that will surprise you. Fast forward to watch it.